When I was in fifth grade, I was sprawled out on the school courtyard with my friends during recess. They were laughing, debating if they could be superheroes like Deadpool or Wolverine, slashing through enemies. As I listened, a weird feeling hit me, like their words were just echoes out of some scripted game. For a moment, I wondered, is this real or am I the only one truly here? Imagining it all, that strange thought lingered me for years until I discovered its name, Solipsism. And in this video, we will learn that what Solipsism is, what it means, and how this idea influences our lives. Solipsism is made up of two words, souls meaning alone and ips meaning self. Together, they mean only me or I alone. From this, you can probably understand that Solipsism is a philosophy based solely on the self. Solipsism is a philosophical theory that believes only my own experience is real. According to this theory, everything we see, hear, and feel is a creation of my mind. In other words, Solipsism says that external world and every person in it are only a part of my internal world. If we understand this definition in simple language, it is like I have a personal movie playing and everything else is just a part of that movie that I created. This ideology states that my perceptions, my thoughts, and my emotions are the main reality. When we look at the external world, it is merely our brain's interpretations. For example, when you see a tree, an image of it forms in your mind. According to Solipsism, this image is real, and the tree's physical existence is illusory. To understand this theory, we need to pay attention to terms like subjective idealism. Subjective idealism means that all our knowledge and experiences are based on our subjective mind. That is, our mind creates everything. Even our cognition and perception play an important role in this process. These two factors filter the information we receive and provide us with an organized yet subjective reality. This perspective of Solipsism forces us to think, are we truly experiencing the external world or are we just imagining it in our minds? This idea presents an intellectual challenge because it makes us question what the real world is. Do external objects truly exist, or are they merely my mental constructions? Additionally, Solipsism also shows how personal and unique our experiences can be. Every person's perspective is different, and because of this, the meaning of reality can also be different for everyone. When we say that my reality is only my thoughts and experiences, we understand the core idea of this theory. However, adopting this ideology can often be challenging because it denies social interaction and shared experience. Still, Solipsism is an important philosophical tool that inspires us to reconsider the limits of our knowledge and the nature of our perception. In this way, the definition of Solipsism forces us to think, is everything truly as objective as we believe, or is our understanding entirely a creation of our subjective mind? The idea of Solipsism mainly emerged in modern philosophy, but its roots can be seen even in ancient times. The idea that only our own experience is real has been presented in various ways by many philosophers. To understand the theory of Solipsism, we need to look at the ideas of the great 17th century philosopher René Descartes. He gave the theory of cogito ergo sum, meaning I think, therefore I am. He said that everything can be doubted, whether it is the world, other people, or the information received through our senses. But one thing is certain. We are thinking, and because of this act of thinking, our existence is proven. Suppose you're dreaming and feel that it is the real world, but when you wake up, you realize that everything was in imagination. Descartes similarly doubted the external world and said that it is possible that the entire world is just an imagination of our mind. In the 18th century, the philosopher George Berkeley presented the idea of subjective idealism, which is similar to solipsism. He believed that nothing exists unless it is seen or experienced. For example, if a tree falls in a forest and no one is there to hear or see it, did it really fall? According to Berkeley, if something is not being observed, it doesn't exist. That is, our perception is reality. This ideology of solipsism is still relevant today in philosophy, psychology, and even artificial intelligence. When we think that our reality depends on world hypothesis is the least likely. If the people around me are real, I think they are just as confused about life as I am. My point of view about solipsism. I think that solipsism is an extreme idea or doubt that clashes with God's oneness and the reality of creation. Now, I'm waiting for your POV, so tell me in the comment section freely.